What's going on Facebook? Happy Thursday. Just wanted to do a quick video and just kind of chat with you guys for a second, because I've been seeing a lot of my friends and people posting on Facebook that they gotta go to work, or they hate their jobs, or another stressful day. And it really is something, because I remember those days. I did the same thing, that hustle and bustle. Doesn't seem like it was never enough time in the day, just to actually enjoy yourself or enjoy your moment to yourself, because it was always a grind. But I've been grateful and so blessed to come into this business opportunity that I am in. And I wanted to share with my Facebook family, a lot of my ladies, to tell you, I've been there. I've been a single mother before, and I remember the struggling times of trying to drop off my kids to daycare and school and get to work on time, and trying to do it all by myself. And it was just really a hard grind. But at the end of the day, I had to do whatever it took to take care of my kids. But I was miserable, and then I had no time for my babies, and I was always tired. And I came to the point in my life where I'm like, I'm tired of living that way. If you can hustle and work hard and grind for someone else or someone else's business, what makes you think you can't do it for yourself or for your own business? And that's what changed my life. That's what made me realize this is what I want to do. I want to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to work for nobody else. I want to work for myself. I want to grind and hustle for myself. And I never forget one of the times that I worked for this company here in Florida. I mean, like maybe a year or two ago, not even that long ago. And I was working crazy hours for them. I was on salary, but technically, my hours was like 8:30 to 5:30. I never got off at 5:30. I got off at 6, 7, 7:30 sometimes. And I remember my son having a championship basketball game that I just was so excited they made it to the championship, and I didn't want to miss it. And I was there at work early. I knew the game was at 7, so I know I needed to leave by 6, because I have like a 40-minute drive, back from my house to the game. And then me and my husband for us to all get together with the kids and go to the game. I wanted to be home by like 6. So I'm working my butt off for this company. I'm there late hours, and then I was there about almost 5:45, which, mind you, my time that I was supposed to clock out was 5:30, but I still was there a little late. And it was like 6 o'clock now, almost a little bit after 6. I'm like, I gotta get out of here, because I want to get home and pick up the, my kids and my husband, and we're gonna go to our son's basketball game. And then my boss said to me, he looked at his watch when he saw me packing up. He was like, "Oh, you're leaving already?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, remember I told you my son's championship basketball game is tonight. I want to, I don't want to miss it." And he looked at his watch and said to me, "Well, you have enough time to make it to halftime." And I just couldn't believe it. Like, he really literally thought, like, why are you rushing to go now? Like, finish your work, or finish just extra, things that you could do for me, and then you could at least make halftime. And I never forget that day. And I say that because I remember going back to my cube, and I started crying to myself, and I called my husband, and I told him what my boss said to me, that literally, why am I leaving, that I have enough time to at least make halftime? Like, my family or my kids or what I want to see, or be a part of is not important. Making money and working for him is more important. And when I told my husband that, he told me, "Pack your stuff, and I need you to walk out." And I was like, well, what are we going to do? We have a limited income, because, we were self-employed at the time. My husband, was running our t-shirt business. And then, we had, some income coming in, but it still was a struggle. We have 5 kids we're taking care of. So I went back into the corporate world so we can make a balance, so I can help my husband, maintain our bills. And he just was like, "No, pack your stuff and walk out." And that was it for me. I didn't leave that way. I actually was upset, but I left. And then, I gave notice the next day when I came back that was it. I'm not working for nobody else again. But that was like almost my breakthrough. That's what made me decide, I'm done working for anybody else. I'm going to work for myself. And it can be done. You guys can do it. My women out there, I have so much I could tell you, and so many struggles I've been through. I've been, divorced before. I've been a single mom for a good amount of time. I just found the love of my life, and God has blessed me. And I was able to marry my first love, actually, from when I was a young teenager, to us reunite, to get back together years and years later, after we both had families, you know, and we've have kids, you know, on our, you know, separate, and now they're a blended family. But, you know, God does bless you, and he does bring things and people into your life. If you ask him, you just got to be patient and wait on him. But don't feel that you have to do what the norm is, what everybody's telling you, or you see your parents worked hard and they worked 30 and 40 years and, you know, they're still trying to maintain off their Social Security or their retirement. That's not what you should want. You should want where you can live the life you always wanted to live, and you can do the things you always want to do with your family and with your children. And I'm telling you, I'm a living testimony, because people who know me know that I've been out there. I've been a grinder. I've worked great companies. I've had great jobs. God has blessed me with great jobs, but I never was happy. I mean, I worked hard. I was in sales for years, so I was trying to always be the top producers. I was trying to always, you know, get the highest commission. But that's a grind, and it's hard, stressful work. And at the end of the day, you're making that money for somebody else. Put that hard, stressful grind into your own business, and then it will all pay off, because at the end of the day, that's money in your bank account for your family and your future. So just think about it. Think about stepping out on faith. That's what I did. And I mean, it's been the best decision I've ever made. So just wanted to tell you that quick story, guys. But be blessed. Love you all. Till next time.